cakes.
that's an extreme, but I guess
all right,
if tempers are flaring.
All right, let's go to Sabah. Sabah's been calling for years. Okay,
correct.
Loves Taylor Heineke.
Sabah.
That's right. Hey, guys. Well, as you know, I'm married, got kids, and big, huge sports fan, probably bigger than my husband is.
Right.
I razz on him. He does not believe this is true, but when I first met him, the first gift I ever gave him was a New York Giant toboggan, a hat. And he
toboggan?
Is, all of a sudden,
It's like a beanie.
became
Okay.
a toboggan, the hat. I call it toboggan. I think
toboggan.
I mean, I know. I've
I know
been on a toboggan.
like a sled.
It's called a beanie.
Yeah.
It's called a beanie.
A toboggan's what you
call it, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, in them winter hats
Hillbilly
he put
thing.
over the knit, Anyway, but he miraculously became the hugest New England Patriot fan, right? Coincide with Tom Brady. And so I always razz on him that I stick through the Redskins through thick and thin, and thank God Heineke gave me a little glimmer of hope, pre-Jaden Daniels. And
Right.
but he does not like it when I tell him that he is not a real fan, that a real fan never leaves their team.
Does that
A
ever
real
affect
fan
other parts of your relationship, your fandom?
Has he ever ended up in the basement because of that?
Oh, no, if I'm mad at somebody, they don't need to leave the bed. They can just be right next to me. I'm still mad at them.
Right.
I don't do that, you got to go somewhere else kind of stuff. I don't do anything like that.
Right, but there's no skins hitting, though, if you're mad.
Yeah, you usually not. That is a good point.
Right.
But if the Redskins win, it's much more likely that we will get along.
By the
later
way,
that day.
she only does skins hitting. She doesn't do commanders hitting.
No, I'm not going to say the C word ever. Just like I'm never going to say that.
Sabah's my
And I'm
girl.
telling you, I'm never buying a thing with that C word on it. Not buying nothing.
Yeah, but you'll
And
buy
I'm
it with
not
the
buying
W. You'll buy it with a W. That's okay, right?
Possibly, yeah. I do have some Washington football team stuff, but my people, my relatives all know on birthday, anniversary, Christmas, it's only Redskin stuff. and I got one last little hot take for you.
Yeah.
To me, LeBrat James is what I call him, should not even be in the discussion with the greatest of all time. It should be Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and then it's Steph Curry. It is Steph Curry. He is very underrated, and LeBron James shouldn't even be in the discussion with anything
He's not
to do
underrated.
with greatest of all time.
He's
the
getting like-
greatest brat of all time.
He's getting like
That's all
$60
he
million a
is.
year. I don't know if he's underrated.
Jason,
He's
you
a
can
brat.
hang out with Sabah. She's very anti-LeBron, kind of
He's
like
a
you.
brat. Is all I got. And one
I'm
more
not
thing for you.
anti-LeBron.
Bryson
That's-
DeChambeau.
What?
Bryson
Yep.
DeChambeau is my favorite golfer. I cannot stand Tiger Woods. Bryson DeChambeau is my favorite golfer, and I never liked Phil Mickelson because he loved being second. I can't respect anybody who's okay with being second. He always pissed me off when he played.
You just got
That's
your
all I got
female
for you
sports
guys.
takes
There
on
you go.
steroids, TV.
She
Thank
needs
you.
her,
Thank
she needs
you,
her own
Sabah.
podcast. She should get her own pod. Sabah's with the fire today, Cakes.
Hey, coming up in the next